the rich indeed get richer, but it also causes people's flaws. Before we go any further, though, I just want to mention a few things real quick. First off, this is currently being recorded as I am streaming it. And oh, what the? Oh, no, I cut myself. I just noticed that. But anyway, we have that. The fact that I cut myself and that we're live as of doing this recording. I am also going to mention something that I mentioned. Mention something that I said in my community and on Discord. If you haven't gone on my Discord, take a look at that as well and join up. We're slowly growing. That's all I can really say right now is the Discord. We're slowly growing, but it can help out more if you were there too. But I wanted to talk about the Nintendo. Well, actually, before we talk about the Switch 2, because that's our topic for today. Due to internet issues and the lack of effort that I can really do at the moment, the streams that happen are gonna just be on Twitch. They're gonna be the same days and could even be more days coming up, depending on what's happening. Also, as a heads up, if you are joining my streams, and I'll even mention it in the beginning, like I do on the screen on this side over here where chat is, that I am aware that my streams will lag. Not always. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it is something that I'm still working on, so just please be patient, and then we will hopefully get back to this. If not, we'll do what we're going to do with Backyard Baseball, because we did a few games yesterday streaming, and we are just going to have unedited episodes that will be released each day. But we're going to talk about a different topic here today, and this is courtesy of, well, not courtesy. The source is Polygon.com, talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 sells a record-breaking 3.5 million units in 4 days, as well as people might be trying to still find ways to give Nintendo a bunch of shit. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is off to a roaring start. Early Wednesday, Nintendo announced they sold over 3.5 million units of its console in just 4 days, making it Nintendo's fastest selling console ever. In fact, this is likely the biggest launch of all time, and by quite some margin. For comparison, they were talking about the PS5's sales, where it shipped 4.5 million units in the first 7 weeks, and the PS4 had 2.1 million in a little over 2 weeks, and the Switch sold 2.74 million in the first month. But this is talking about the Switch 1, of course. And then it continues to say about Nintendo fans having being enthusiastic, something like that. Shut up. About getting the Switch 2 and being able to play the system. Of course, there are a couple pushbacks because the price of the console, the price of the games, and the price of some of these accessories. Now, I have not gotten myself a Switch 2 yet. There's ways that I could get them, but I'm not going to do that right now, mainly because I want to save up some money and also have spending money when I go to Too Many Games this year, which is going to be in a couple weeks as of this recording. And it's just funny to me how there are still people out there who want to give Nintendo a bunch of crap because of the fact that about the prices and all of that. I understand that Mario Kart World is more expensive than it should be. I understand that completely. And it's one of those games where, unfortunately, you can't just wait till it drops, because even with the Switch 1 with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's around the same price as it was at launch day. But it also seems like a lot of haters of Nintendo, or fans that were supportive at first but then think otherwise, are weirdly saying that this is just a Wii U type of situation where it's sold a lot, but then also people are thinking it's an accessory. I get it that people are frustrated about the prices going up, but the problem is just because you don't like the price doesn't mean you have to give hatred towards a Switch 2 owner. I don't have one yet. Like I said before, I don't have one. I'm waiting for a bit till I can get my hands on one. But I like to see the videos of people playing on the Switch 2. Like Mario Kart World looks fantastic. I've seen how some of this works. I even found tricks on how to get past a blue shell, which a Mario Kart fan like myself that has played almost since the beginning understands how a pain in the neck a blue shell is. But the fact that people found ways to get past it without needing the little air horn item, and there's returns of old items and all that stuff, that's great. I don't think it's worth $80, but again, I can't control the price. There are people that are still willing to pay that. Just understand something. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to crap on other people. And I get it, that's the internet's job. You're going to have people that are going to like it, you're going to have people that aren't going to like it. That's fine. And this video is in no way saying get it or don't get it. If you are a Nintendo fan and you're able to get the clams for it, you can go for it. And another thing too is, and maybe this is why more people are calling it a Wii U-like system, because there's some Switch 1 accessories you could still use. Like the Pro Controllers. You can use the Pro Controllers from your original Switch and sync it to the Switch 2 and it'll work just perfectly. Eventually I will get a Switch 2 Pro Controller. But I just think overall it is a fun little system. And I understand there are people who are not going to like it because it's expensive. But don't try to ruin it for others, because that's just something that shouldn't be acceptable. Like, if you're having fun with the Switch 2, amazing. Awesome. I hope to join you soon once I get mine. But if your whole purpose is to just shit on products, it's going to get you nowhere. People that shit on stuff that other people are excited about, it's like that meme where they're trying to talk about the negatives and at the end saying quit having fun. Because that's all it is. That's all it is at the end of the day. I'll say it right now. If I can get a Switch 2 before October, Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be on the Switch 2. And I think it's definitely a good thing. I know people are also upset about the launch titles. There's only one and a bunch of Switch 2 versions of Switch 1 games. It's going to happen regardless. This has been done for years. It's just, here's the brand new thing. Let's crap on it. And I just think that overall it's not a good thing, because let the thing breathe. It just came out. There's gonna be more games. We have the DK Bonanza game, which I really want to try. That looks like a lot of fun. And there's a lot of other games you can play as well. And if you're one of those that will be like, oh, Steam Deck, then get a Steam Deck. The Xbox just released a handheld. Get that instead. I just don't understand why people like to ruin other people's fun simply because because they can't get it themselves, or they're refusing to get it because of the price. And look, things go up. It's unfortunate, but that's how we are in a world today, where things are going to go up in price. Say whatever you want about it. You could say it's inflation, you could say tariffs, you can say any other thing out there. It's just something we gotta deal with. Regardless, it's gonna happen. I don't think it's going to increase any prices anytime soon. Like, the prices on these items are already set. But I'm sure there will be games down the line that you could get at a cheaper rate. You just wouldn't be able to get it day one. And I don't understand completely why there are people that are upset about it. But I think Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be really fun. I can't wait to get one myself. I hope you guys are as well. And if you already got one, let me know. Have you been enjoying it? Because I see a lot of people enjoying Mario Kart World. I see, like I said, I saw videos. I already know some tricks. But that's all I really want to talk about right now. And if you are watching this on the 11th and it's not 9, 10 o'clock, we're live over on Twitch. And we're going to play some TCG Card Shop Simulator. But that's all I really got for you guys. You have a good one.